Hey guys, welcome to day 19 of Lessons from My Mom's Camera. Wilfred says hello. For those of you who are new here, a little bit of background. My mom okay. My mom recorded herself do these challenges for a specific period of time, and then she would show up to her Facebook community and go live on her accountability videos. She showed up honest, unfiltered, and present. Back in 2024, she became an angel, and this is me revisiting those videos with you. Let's see what her quote for the day is. On day 19.
Good morning. Welcome to day 19 of my 77-day challenge. And happy 4th of July to my American friends. Today's quote is going back to the 18th century from Patrick Henry. Very passionate quote. Give me liberty or give me death. Wow. He didn't mince words, did he? And I don't know how many people these days would say, give me liberty or give me death. But on the other hand, you think about the people who are fighting and risking their lives and actually dying all over the world to protect their freedom, to protect their liberty. And you realize, yeah, Patrick Henry maybe said it more passionately, but a lot of people are actually doing it. They're risking their lives. They're risking that they might lose their lives for the sake of their freedom. I don't know, and maybe I'm a bit I'm not so sure if I would actually do that, but I do know that living a life that's not free can be almost worse than death, I guess. And going back to martial law days in the Philippines, I didn't shout out or say it out loud, give me liberty or give me death. But I did join the activist movement against then President or dictator Ferdinand Marcos. So I guess, in my own way, I did say that quietly. I wore yellow, which was basically asking for trouble back then. You wore yellow. I know the younger generation, the Philippines, don't understand what yellow actually means, but yeah, we did. That was the color of fighting back and saying in our own way, give me liberty or give me death. But boy, that's kind of a somber, is it a somber reflection? But it is 4th of July, and this was the day that I'm hesitating because I have a lot of friends in the UK. But anyway, this was the day when the 13 colonies, they were called colonies back then, gained their independence from the Queen. I don't know, I might get into trouble with this day's reflection, so I better not go on that vein. I might as well just say, hey, it can also be liberty to do stuff that you want to do. It doesn't have to be independence from a sovereign nation or something. But I don't know, this is getting political, and I do not intend my posts to be political. They're intended to just share my journey. And for those who have just joined today, this is actually day 19 of my 77-day challenge. I started 19 days ago to challenge myself to get up in the morning, get dressed, get out of the house and go for a walk before having breakfast, which was easy, before having coffee, that was a bit harder, and the hardest one was before checking my phone for messages and email, and especially answering. Well, confession, this morning I actually broke that third mini rule. The phone was beside me and I picked it up, and instinctively I checked for notifications, and worse, I actually answered a couple. So, bad me. But I'm not gonna sweat that. I'm just gonna greet all of you a happy morning, noon, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And I'm now going to head out for my walk and beat my record yesterday. I got up that hill in 11 minutes and 35 seconds or 36 seconds. I'm going to do my darndest to beat that. That might be hard, but I'll definitely do my darndest. And in the meantime, have a wonderful day, a wonderful life. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
I can't wait to go back to Oregon and trace back her steps when she says to climb up that hill. Which hill was she talking about? I'm not sure where she was with this one. I don't think 2018. No, I don't think I was able to visit that particular house. But how timely of a message, and talk about the revolution back in 1986. I remember that. I was pretty young, but she taught me a song and I would sing it. Di ako papayag na mawala ka muli. I refuse to allow you to, how do I translate? I refuse to let you go again. I refuse to let you go again. Well, unfortunately, the senior might have been gone, and the EDSA revolution might have overthrown that government. It was in this moment we realized, do we even remember what freedom feels like? And you might ask me, Kai, what are you talking about? I don't see any shackles around my hands or anywhere for that matter around my body. And you might think that there's nothing here, but the problem is so many things are up here. They're actually creating cages that we live in. Nobody's actually putting us there. We're the ones stepping into the trap and keeping ourselves there because of all the stories we tell ourselves of how we should function, of how we should exist in life, or even how we should feel and look. And that's, I think, a slow and painful death that we don't even realize we unwittingly signed up for. And what does it look like? Then there's hope of breaking free from those shackles if we really pay attention to the little decisions we allow ourselves to participate in every day. Breaking free from judgment. Looking at each other and comparing ourselves when we should not. When all we need to do is focus on our own growth and celebrate when we've overcome little milestones and appreciate the glimmers of the day. Free ourselves from, I forgot the other freeze. Oh no, it's already 12 minutes. How long was I going? And therefore, I conclude that sometimes, despite feeling like and therefore I conclude, freedom is right around the corner of stepping outside the stories we've created to keep us in the traps of our mind. Thank you. I mean, I tried. Oh, I think I spent too long on the intro. It said, intro, create a hook, provide a thesis for the attention grabbing statement, and then what was it? And then create a preview for what you're going to be talking about in pointers, maybe 3 examples, and then circle back, call back to the attention grabber, and then reinstate your thesis as the closing remarks. I tried. Tomorrow will be better, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.